We're except after sing. I'd like to know 50 years from now that there were a few people out there that really enjoyed our music, and
exactly.
I don't want to look back and say, oh, could have done it a lot better than that.
But then I'll come back into this. Jay, do you think that change was like too fast?
I'm gonna write some stuff that's in there too. Yeah. See what happens. We could always do something crazy in there and make it.
I don't know. 8 months later, comes back and we got a new drummer. Now we're sitting here about to record a new EP, so a new demo. They say, oh, Neil Diamond? And you go, yeah, exactly. It sounds just like that. Sometimes, you know, I wish I could give the perfect definition of, perfect explanation of what it sounds like, and it's never gonna happen. Yeah, it's like being like, yeah, what's blue? You know? What's blue? I don't know. Purple with like red? Yeah. What's purple and red? I don't know, I'm blind. I do take it very seriously.
Take it very seriously.
If I didn't, then I wouldn't do it.
I love recording. I love performing in front of people even more, I think.
Yeah.
I think that's probably one of the most spectacular things I've ever done in my life.
I think anything that anyone has a passion for, I think, take seriously.
So you have to learn to laugh at yourself, but when you write stuff, it's as long as it's good and it comes from the heart and you have like certain compassion for the stuff you write, that's a serious matter, you know what I mean? But you can still like joke about it.
Like, these are all my boats. That's Slippery Misty. That's called a big one. My second. I bought that one when I was about 20. Right around the time I made my first million. Someone died back here. It was a little memorial thing.
I was in a band called
Aerosmith, was it called?
my first band, Aerosmith. Right. First band, Aerosmith.
I feel like the more that we write about things that upset us in life, the more therapeutic it is to play them, and it actually means a lot more than just writing a simple song about a girl that left you. Yeah, exactly. I loved you, but you left me. I'd rather write about force-feeding somebody tiny little game pieces from Monopoly and washing it down with Hawaiian Punch. And I don't think in the back of our minds we're thinking the whole time, oh yeah, we can't like do this because it'll sound like something else. We just kind of like, that's just who we are. I think it's just to make like music. Like that's like the best thing. That's why we're still doing it, I think. I think we're kind of like in a gold mine, blindfolded, and we're still young musicians relatively, and we're still young as a band. We're still kind of feeling our way around things, and so far I'm really satisfied with how everything's going. But I don't want to sound like anything else, but I don't want to sound too crazy where people aren't going to understand it. I really think of making a song as like building something. Like you're going to put so many different layers on it that it might start off as an idea, but then once you're done, it just becomes this totally different product. You might not even recognize it anymore. It's good to stay focused on like an actual idea though, and build around it. Yeah. Although sometimes we'll just build and see what happens.
I think it might like start off as like a general idea and then like build a lot of different parts on it that put in layers of our own.
You never really know how it's going to end up at the end.
No, you really don't. Like you know, it's recorded. You start out with a plate of just asparagus, and then like by the end of the day you got like asparagus, mashed potatoes, and like turkey. And you got a whole Thanksgiving dinner. Yeah, whatever you mean. You know, you thought you were just having some asparagus. Hopefully, it turns out to be a real filling dinner. The demo.
The one thing about being in a band that is bad, it makes you not want to do anything else. Once you start playing music, You won't do anything else. That's all you need to be happy.
Force feed you ice and tiny game pieces. There are some men outside, they're looking for your kids. Make it the secrets we say beneath our door. If you can keep it, I won't come round anymore. But worry not, I'll serve some paper cups to...
Music that we make is a very personal and individual thing. And it's basically, I think, it's a portrait of who we are. If you were to never know us and then maybe listen to our music, you might get a better understanding of who we are. Maybe not.
Right, that's what it's all about. It's like,
I mean,
being able to...
Yeah, art is open to interpretation. And I think that if you can't write something that different people will take a different view on or a different opinion on what it means or what it symbolizes or what he's trying to say, then there's no point in writing it.
Yeah, I feel like the song should be more like for the listener to be able to feel it too, not to be like, this is how I feel, listen to how I feel.
Yeah, I don't know really how to explain the lyrics. I just, we all just kind of sit around and we write things that come on top of our heads. It could be random, it could actually have a real meaning, or it could have several different meanings. I think the hardest part is putting a melody to them that really fits, getting all the lyrics to fit to a certain melody. That's probably the toughest part for me.
I think like a lot of our songs are almost like telling a story, I think.
Yeah.
Like sometimes it's a random story that you can interpret in different ways.
Now it's like a little poppier, and I don't even think it's like radio friendly. I just feel like we're writing what we want now, which is basically like more catchier stuff rather than like aggressive fuck you all minor songs. And now it's all like major key songs, but still
come hang out. We're kind of nice.
We're nice, but still aggressive.
I think we'd all still be, if we weren't like playing music at all, but we'd all be like by ourselves, we'd still be playing music somehow, or like at least enjoying it. But we might have like,
if we weren't playing music, we'd still be playing music.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like anything, like a friendship or a relationship, it's going to be a lot of compromise and differing in opinions, but hopefully in the end it'll work out for the best.
You wipe my ass, I'll wipe your ass.
We've pretty much stuck to that. We wipe each other's asses all the time.
Well, he's sitting in a downstairs station, figuring out how to